That's right. Anytime these two teams meet in the Hawks Nest, it is a tremendous night to be a basketball fan. My name is Matt Hamill. With me is my broadcast partner, Kyle Dalton. And Kyle, Sheridan has suffered one loss this season. Humber's coming in undefeated, and it's going to be a heck of a matchup here this evening.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Hawks 4-0 in the season. Sheridan coming off a tough loss against Redeemer, 3-1. They gave up 62 points in that first half against Redeemer, something that head coach Jim Flack definitely wants to clean up on the defensive side of the ball. But for the offense, they've scored 122 points per game. They lead the league, so that's something Humber has concern. For Humber, they feel good. Jalen Morgan had a great game in his first game at home, putting up 25 points. I think Daquan Kaskar tonight is going to have a huge game for the Hawks if they need to win here tonight.
And we're just moments away from the player introductions. It's a much different look from this year's Humber Hawks. We'll be right back with you after the player introductions and the national anthem. Stay with us. tip-off in the OCAA West Division matchup that the fans love to see. Just look at that camera angle of the Hawks Nest. This place is packed with Humber fans and Sheridan fans alike.
And for the Hawks defense, you got to watch out for Khalid Bakari, point guard for the Sheridan Bruins. He's averaging 25 points per game, which is good for 5th in the OCAA. For the Hawks, Jalen Morgan had a huge game in his first game at the Hawks Nest, putting up 25 points in the win versus Lambton. He'll look for another solid game out of him tonight.
And as heated as these matchups are, there's a lot of respect between these two programs. Head coach of the Sheridan Bruins, also their athletic director, Jim Flack, in his 27th year with the program. Again, lots of respect. First-year head coach Samson Downey looking to lead Humber to a big victory here in the Hawks Nest. And we'll get things underway. Bit of an odd tip-off. Sheridan will come away with the ball as they get set up on the perimeter. Campbell makes his way towards the hoop, and a quick points for the Bruins right off the bat here.
Nick Campbell is averaging 18 points per game. This will be a big factor in this game.
Deep stretch pass for Humber to Quan Cascar. Will get that pass. Ooh, coughed up by Otua. Foul call.
Yeah, that was a steal there from Jamal Edwards.
Yeah, I can already feel the excitement here in the gym. There's a good look at Humber's coach, Samson Downey. And the Bruins are back on the offensive. Not much. The Bruins are on the perimeter here. On the way to the hoop. Big block.
Block there from Morgan. Coming up with the help defense.
Hawks in transition. Deep shot from Fauzi. That won't go. And here comes Sheridan. Bit of a wild play in transition. Hawks come away with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, Nick Campbell there looked like he slipped going on the way up there. Just a shot.
Here in the first quarter, the Bruins, the 2-0 lead and a steal the other way. Big dunk.
I mentioned Khalid Bakari earlier in the game. There he is now. And already 2 steals in this game for the Sheridan Bruins. Their defense was a concern in the game against Redeemer. It's good now here. Good start for them.
Under the wide open 3. Fauzi Muhammad, the second-year player, made a big impact in his rookie season, and there is a huge three-pointer. Humber Hawks the other way. Morgan to the hoop. And off the glass to give Humber a 1-point lead. Wild pass by Sheridan is recovered. Oh, the and one play does not quite work out. Sheridan is going to go to the line for 2.
And Campbell is going to the line on 2 shots there on the way up. He gets fouled. You saw Fauzi Muhammad make that 3 earlier. He didn't start any of the 3 first games on the road. Started the game against Lambton at home earlier this week. Gets to start here tonight with an early 3. Good impact for him.
And time and time again, we've seen Fauzi really heat up from the 3-point line, and an early bucket there might get him going.
Yeah, much bigger role this year on the team in his second year. Nick Campbell is successful on the trip, 2 for 2.
Humber back the other way. Morgan will kick it out to Fauzi. Otua. Pass down low to Kerwin Elvis. He's going to make a move. Splits the Sheridan defenders for 2 off the glass.
Right now, Sheridan Bruins are moving more fast break points here.
Deep shot there from Jamal Edwards won't go.
Bruins trying to push the pace here.
Very fast start to this game. Fauzi at the 3-point line over to Morgan. Another 3-pointer for Humber.
Another pickup that was for the Hawks. Mentioned earlier, 25 points in his debut. Off to a good start already.
Good defense for Humber as things get a bit out of control for Sheridan. They lose possession. Hawks ball.
You can already tell here, I mentioned it again, Sheridan trying to push the pace against this Hawks defense. Hawks doing a good job so far getting back on transition.
Looks like the teams are feeding off the energy here in the Hawks Nest because it is electric in here.
It's hard to find an empty seat in here for sure.
Morgan with a bit of a risky pass to DeQuan. Back to Morgan. Out of bounds, Hawks ball. Fauzi. Good ball movement by Humber. Elvis slashing to the hoop. That's what he does so well. Good defense that time by Sheridan.
Sock Samuels going up strong. Good ball movement there. Sock Samuels getting the ball in the paint. Dishes up to Elvis. Elvis comes back in, feeds it to Sock Samuels. He gets the end one.
Yeah, the 6'5" forward from North York. Pretty strong there. Substitutions coming in for Humber. Zach Marcelline checking in for the Hawks. And the Bruins back in transition. They are now down 6. Looking to cut that lead. That shot won't go. Marcelline over to Fauzi, back to Marcelline. Behind the back pass is bobbled by DeQuan. The Bruins come away with the ball. Nick Campbell with the pass up top. The Bruins are just stuck on the outside right now.
Humber's doing a good job of defense, pushing them out. That was a tough contested shot. Good defense right now for Humber. Elvis doing a good job. Sock Samuels there as well. That's what you want out of Sheridan. You want them to take those tough three-point shots on the other side. Elvis playing good defense there with a contested shot.
Very fast and physical game here in the early going as we approach 4 minutes transpired here in the first stanza. Fauzi with a good pass down low to Samuels, who's going to kick it out. Hawks looking for an open shot. It is blocked. The Bruins back the other way.
Yeah, that was a block there from Stephon Simpson on Marcelline there. As we're going to get a sub here for Sheridan.
Checking into the game is Keenan Danso-DePaul.
And Campbell's going to check out. Good start for him. 4 points in the game already. 4 of 6 Sheridan points so far. Been a good impact on the defensive side as well. He checks out.
Yeah, if you're Jim Flack, head coach of the Bruins, you have to like that start by number 11. Your star player getting some shots made in the early going. Score here is 12-6 in favor of the home court Hawks. Shot put up. That was Khalik Bakari, and he's got the ball back with a fresh shot clock. Again, Hummer staying strong with that defense, not allowing anything in, but a good pull-up shot.
Bakari from the elbow, 5th in the league in points. Playing well so far.
Pass in the middle. That's Martin. Won't go. Sheridan trying to stretch the play. Ball gets away from him. Fauzi Muhammad is going to come away with it. Kerwin Elvis to the hoop.
Good left hand.
He's so good at stretching the play, catching other teams off guard. Missed shot there by Sheridan. There's Fauzi.
Some fast-paced game so far. Hawks slowing it down right now.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. Big physical play inside. Whistle blown. Looks like Samuels might have been a little too strong.
Jermaine Anderson there, number 12, taking the charge for Cy Samuels, as he will check out now. A.J. Thompson checks in, number 4 for the Bruins.
Now, we've seen A.J. Thompson in these rivalry games in the Hawks Nest before. Number 4 for the Bruins. In the game now, down low. He gets the rock. Big 3 from Sheridan. No foul call.
Yeah, Danson Topo was looking for the call there, didn't get it.
Oh, good heads-up play by Sheridan to steal the ball back. Shot is not made. Rebounded by Samuels.
That was a good keep in there from Bakari. Looked like that ball was going out. Just kept it in. Had a good opportunity for the Bruins there.
Kyle Humber is sitting with a 6-point lead right now. Bit of a tough pass offensively.
Just trying to put it in there. Good defense from the Bruins.
Seen a couple turnovers from the Hawks here as we get a deep shot from Sheridan, rebounded by the second-year player, Fauzi Muhammad. Hawks looking to reestablish their offensive momentum. That shot won't go. Good rebound. Hawks have to reset. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Marcelli over to Fauzi. Pull-up shot.
Good play. Good screen there from Cy Samuels inside the post. Lots of separation there for Fauzi Muhammad, who had an easy jumper.
Oh, good move. Nick Campbell. The crossover. Finds some space on the inside. Humber picks up the foul. Campbell will shoot two.
Yeah, that's the Hawks already. Fourth team foul on the game compared to Sheridan, who only has one so far on the game.
Kyle, the last time these two teams met in the Hawks Nest, it was an overtime thriller that Humber would eventually come away with. After you mentioned it, some big play from Daquan Cascard.
Yeah, he came off the bench in that game, scored 18 points. Big steal at the end to finish off the game.
I don't know how you match the energy and excitement of that game, but so far, we're on pace for another exciting matchup between these two rivals. Second free throw will drop. Sheridan down by 6 here. Sheridan making it real tough for Humber to get across half, but they will advance the ball. Ooh, tough pass by Fauzi on the inside. Sheridan back the other way. Rebounded. A.J. Thompson can't put it away. Here comes Humber. Jordan Rose. That three-pointer will not go.
Not a bad shot. Good shot selection there. Had a good open look.
Jordan Rose, a veteran on this Hawks team. He comes down with that rebound. Martin. To Fauzi on the outside. Otua. Good movement from the Hawks. Pull-up shot by Jalen Morgan will not go.
Tough matchup there for Muhammad there on Campbell.
Missed shot. Rose with the rebound. Hawks in transition. Deep shot there from Morgan. And that three-pointer is good.
And the big man is money from outside so far. Couple of threes already in this game for him.
Ooh, waved off. We'll see what the call is here.
Nick Campbell's going to get called for the charge here, I think. That's going to be the charge on Nick Campbell. Tua takes the charge there.
Sheridan fans in disbelief. We see Samson Downey having a word with the official. Inbound play coming up as Fauzi Muhammad will take a rest, well-deserved at that.
Jalen Morgan, so far, a couple threes, leads the team with 8 points. So far, this one, Rose now.
Rose will advance the ball. Otua directing traffic. Tight defense there from Stephen Simpson. Rose with an open three from the corner. Count it.
Another good shot there, this time Jordan Rose with a big three. Good pass there from the Hawks offense. Trying to make the Sheridan Bruins defense work right now. They've already given up 22 points.
Hawks with a 12-point lead right now. Deep shot from Simpson. Will not go. Here comes Martin. Corner shot from Otua. Won't fall. Rebounded by the Hawks. And Kerwin Elvis lets that one slip away. Sheridan ball.
Right now, the defense is a concern for Jim Flack, head coach of the Bruins. We've seen a couple big threes from the Hawks. Jalen Morgan earlier, Jordan Rose here. Big interception there from Martin.
Humber off the glass. Tough rebound by the Bruins. Good steal by Otua. Tough call here. Not sure. Humber ball.
Good effort there from Otua with the steal. Going back up on the ground there. He was tied up to Stephon Simpson there for a second. But the Hawks get the ball.
Yeah, some defensive woes for the Bruins. And on the other side of the court, Humber rock solid defensively, not really allowing much at all, as you can see by that score. Just 10 points for the Sheridan Bruins.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please get your tickets
Have a timeout call. And Kyle, what do you like from the Hawks here in the early going of this game?
Well, we saw the Bruins earlier try to push the ball. They weren't as successful. The Hawks kind of matched that and have started to push the ball a bit more. Seen a couple big threes as well from Morgan. Morgan came up with a big three. Rose in the corner. Tua with a couple of good shots as well. So we'll see how things go right now. But for the Bruins, concern has to be on the defensive side of the ball. They're giving up too many points. They gave up 62 in their loss against Redeemer the other night. So a concern right now for the Bruins to look to clean it up.
It wasn't long ago when the Sheridan Bruins were the #1 ranked team in the country. They've now dropped to #5 after that loss to Redeemer, as we get another look at that big three-pointer. And that's huge to energize this crowd. Kind of keep that energy high. Definitely in the Hawks' favor right now.
And Jalen Morgan, he's a new player on this team. The Bruins have never seen him play for the Hawks. And you've seen a couple of times they haven't really contested his shot from the three. Maybe that was something that head coach Jim Flack was preaching in that timeout. More contested shots for these Humber Hawks.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kyle. Humber Hawks are ranked 9th in the country, and it's really a new look. A lot of the usual suspects from last year are not on the roster, but what Samson Downey has been able to do with these Humber Hawks is quite remarkable. Seem to have a great team system in effect. And the Hawks with possession, looking to add to their lead.
You talked about how it's a full team effort for the Hawks. They have nobody in the top 15 for points per game, but that maybe not be a bad thing. Shows that this Hawks team is playing all together. You know, they're getting contributions from many other players except for just one player doing it all.
Simpson working the ball to the hoop for the Bruins, and that will be off the glass and in. Score here is 22-12. 10-point lead for Humber. Back the other way. At the three-point line, Humber just kind of staying on the perimeter right now. Martin works it down low. Good no-look pass by Elvis. Shot doesn't go.
Now Francis there coming into game number 6 for the Hawks, missing that three. But a good pass there from Elvis. Attracting that double team and dishing it out to Francis, who just missed that three.
Yeah, and Humber let that rebound roll away. Sheridan ball back the other way. Looks like the Hawks are all set defensively. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Nick Campbell, good move over to Simpson. Ooh, that pass almost went out of bounds. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Corner shot there. Will not go. Rebounded by Jordan Francis. Pull up three. That was Jalen Morgan. That one did not go.
Now the hold for the last shot. They were trying to do that before Morgan pulled up for a shot.
Oh, I'm not sure if Francis got a good look on that one. Kind of double clutched that ball. And time will run out here in the first quarter. The Humber Hawks are up by a score of 22-12. A high energy first quarter. And really a lot of positives for the Hawks to take away.
And it was kind of an all-around effort for the Hawks. We saw a couple fast break points. We also saw a lot of big threes. We saw a couple from Morgan, a couple from Rose as well. So an all-around really good performance on the defensive end for the Hawks, only giving up 12 points. That's something that head coach Simpson Downey has to be proud about.
What a great exhibition of OCAA basketball here at Humber College North Campus this evening. Lots of excitement. The fans come out for this game. And you know both teams really want to win this, especially the Sheridan Bruins after a tough loss in last year's matchup here at Humber. As we will get things going here in the second quarter. Jim Flack pleading to his Sheridan Bruins right in front of us to tighten up defensively and just play their game. So far, Humber's been able to dictate the pace. How about that shot of the crowd here, Kyle?
Yeah, no empty seats in there. The fans so far have had a good tree in the first quarter. We got a 10-point game here.
And the Bruins have taken the floor, just waiting on the Hawks to break huddle and get going here. 10-point lead for Humber.
I think for the Bruins, they want to see more scoring from their role players. Right now, half their points, 6 points, comes from Nick Campbell, number 11 for the Bruins.
Well, number 6 for the Bruins, Kalik Bakari. It's a guy that's averaging 23 a game. You're definitely going to have to look for him to heat up. And the Hawks are going to have to be aware of that and try to contain those dynamic scorers, especially the guys that can hit from deep. And Bakari is one of those guys, shooting 53% from three-point land. Nick Campbell's shooting 40.
And they shoot well as a team from behind the arc at 36%. Jamal Edwards can shoot the ball from behind the arc as well, shooting 35% on the season. Only 4 games though, pretty good stat though.
Nobody in the OCAA takes more deep balls than the Bruins, as the Hawks are all set up here. Tough shot on the inside. Humber comes away with the rebound. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Pass.
Morgan with a good attempt at the net, although he is fouled and will shoot 2.
Kerwin Elvis with the no-look pass over to Morgan inside. Morgan gets a foul, he'll go line.
First free throw coming up here. Won't go for Morgan. Second free throw attempt. No good. Morgan misses both, but the Hawks come away with the rebound. Good pass down to Kerwin Elvis. Again, that is his bread and butter. Down low.
That's a tough break for the Bruins. You get Morgan missing those 2 free throws. Can't get the rebound, and Elvis puts it up and in.
Good fight there. That's Jordan Francis. Not making things easy for the Bruins. Out of bounds. Sheridan will inbound the ball here. .12-point lead for Humber. Deep 3 shot from the Bruins won't go. Hawks take possession. Ooh, there's that quick transition play to Elvis. That time the pass was a little low and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little low. You see Kerwin Elvis just upset with himself. He knows he should have had that one. Pass was a bit low, but that's what you want to see out of the Hawks, that transition ball. Try to catch that Bruins defense off guard.
Bakari quarterbacking the play. I have a charging call coming up here.
No, looks like it's going to be a block. Looks like that's going to be against Martin. It's not going to be continuation, though. It's going to be out of bounds on the sideline.
Elvis having a word with the official. Another look at Jim Flack and his coaching staff. Not time to hit the panic button yet if you're the Bruins, but a 12-point deficit early in the game. Definitely want to establish a better rhythm here offensively. They'll get a chance with a possession right now. Inbounded to Tremaine Anderson. Sheridan makes their way to the hoop. That ball's batted out, but recovered by the Hawks. Open layup. Oh, missed shot. Hawks are setting up now. Jordan Rose with the ball on the outside.
Good ball movement right now by the Hawks.
Elvis is hit hard as he goes into the middle. Sheridan in transition coughs up the ball. The Hawks come away with it. They're going to get reset offensively.
That was a big block there from Tremaine Anderson on Kerwin Elvis earlier in the play.
Again, really good ball movement by the Hawks on the perimeter. Haven't had a score in a little while.
They say he stepped out of bounds there with Kerwin Elvis. We haven't seen Daquan Cascar lately. He now checks into the game.
Daquan Cascar coming in. Like you said, Kyle, Fauzi Muhammad also back in this game. Fauzi just 5'9", but he is a huge addition for this Humber Hawks team. Young fella has a great deep shot. Sheridan with a shot that won't go out of bounds.
It's good defense there from Cy Samuels going right up. Number 14, Mario Fang. Inbound 14 seconds.
Play at the net. Sheridan able to convert off the glass and in. Now it's just a 10-point deficit. Whistle comes in from the official. Not too sure what they're trying to iron out here.
And Sheridan only shooting 22% in that first quarter. Definitely a concern for the Bruins right now. Trying to get, like you said earlier, trying to get that sort of momentum going on the offensive side of the ball.
But the second quarter has looked a lot better for the Bruins. Humberhawks have definitely cooled off a bit. Tough pass over the middle. Francis will come away with it. Martin over to Cascard. Deep shot by Fauzi. Three-pointer from deep is good.
Second-year player Fauzi Muhammad making an impact, his second three of the game.
Tough shot by the Bruins and a turnover. Humberhawks back the other way. Ooh, some reckless play here from both teams. The Bruins will have the ball in transition. Oof. Yeah, foul call there.
That was a big block there from Cy Samuels, but he's going to get called for the foul.
Sheridan will go to the line and shoot two. Another look at.
It's a good interception there for the Hawks defense.
And this is that big three from Fauzi. Great second look there.
And that all started on the defensive side of the ball with the interception of Jordan Francis, leading up to that Muhammad three.
First free throw from Mario Fang is good. And the first-year player. Second shot goes in. Humberhawks are up by 12 with just over 7 minutes to go in the half. Martin with a pass to Fauzi. That shot looks good. That's another three-pointer for number 3.
His third.
And that is getting the Hawks Nest fired up. They are looking at their home team up 15 points right now.
Another good defensive play there from Cy Samuels going right up on Jamal Edwards right there. Force him to make a tough shot. But another big three from Fauzi Muhammad once again. He's relishing in this role right now, getting in position to play a big role for this team, especially early on in the season.
Yeah, really a fun guy to watch and a great addition for this Humberhawks team. Another three-pointer from Fauzi. That one will not go. Sheridan back the other way. Ooh, athletic play there. That was Nick Campbell. Soars through the air, off the glass.
He's got 10 points in this one, Nick Campbell.
Big first half from number 11. Deep shot there, Otua. Diving play. These guys are going all out here. Cy Samuels with the ball for Humber. Hawks are trying to get reset. Hats off to the Sheridan defense. Ooh, big battle at the net there. Jump ball called.
That's Daquan Cascard right there. And Tremaine Anderson getting tied up there. Possession arrow pointing to Humber, so they'll get the ball back. Oh no, it's going to go the other way actually. Sheridan with the ball. That's what you want to see, the intensity factor out of these guys.
Yeah, Daquan Cascard flexing after a strong play under the net. Sheridan ball. This game starting to heat up a bit after that physical play. The Bruins looking for an open shot. They'll get one. Three-pointer made from Khalik Bakari.
That was a good move there from Nick Campbell, getting some separation between him and his defender. Finding Bakari open for the open three.
Good press by the Bruins. Hawks are going to have to Get it over half, they do, and a foul call.
And we have seen a bit more push here from the Bruins defense, trying to get Humber possibly to make some turnovers. So far, that I like what I've seen out of the Bruins right now, trying to push this Humber offense.
Yeah, they've definitely dialed up the physicality. The Hawks are responding well. A couple of big threes from Fauzi. The Hawks right now are working it on the outside. Pull-up shot by DeQuan. Won't go. Rebounded by Kerwin Elvis. Back to DeQuan. He is fouled hard. Ooh, and a technical called on DeQuan Cascard.
Looked like he may have showed him up. They're not too sure. The refs are having a word here.
Looks like just a high emotion play from DeQuan. Officials are deliberating whether or not to overturn.
So it's going to be a blocking foul on number 6, Bakari, and a technical foul over to Humber, DeQuan Casco.
Looks like Samson Downey is just keeping things cool with DeQuan Cascard right now. Number 7 plays a high-energy brand of basketball and just want him to rein it in.
And Campbell taking the penalty shot. He makes it. 9-point game.
Just over 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Cisse checks in for the Bruins.
Fauzi will inbound the ball on the Bruins baseline. The score here is 30-21 for the Humber Hawks. They've been up just about this entire game. And the Bruins are battling back. Bit of deliberation here.
So separation move there from Nick Campbell. Finds Bakari for the open 3. For the Hawks, you don't want Bakari to start heating up. He's one of their best scorers on the team to go along with Nick Campbell. So you can try to contain one of them. So far, Nick Campbell has had a few points. Bakari not so much. We'll see how the Hawks decide here.
Fauzi with the ball on the outside, trying to find some space. Feeds it down low to Samuels. Ooh, that shot won't go. Out of bounds. Humber ball.
You can already see the pressure from the Bruins defense. Saw Jamal Edwards right on Fauzi Muhammad earlier on in that section there. Good job by Fauzi Muhammad to find some separation. Get the Hawks the ball back.
Standing room only at the Hawks nest.
Samuel is going to get called with a illegal screen.
Hawks Nation is the official varsity fan club of the Humber Hawks. They're here at every home game giving away popcorn, free Humber swag. They have the Movember shirts on sale right now. $5 donation.
Samuels checks out the game. He already has 3 fouls. That's a tough break there for the Hawks.
The Bruins with the ball. They work the ball down low, and that's 2 points for Tremaine Anderson. Off the glass and in. Open look here.
Morgan gets fouled.
Yeah, Jalen Morgan was all alone. And he will go to the line to shoot 2.
It looks like Tremaine Anderson.
30-23. Humber Hawks with a 7-point cushion right now. Morgan's going to try to add to that here.
And Bakari checks back in for the Bruins. He has 7 points so far, most of them coming here in the second quarter.
Second shot coming up from Morgan. Ooh, makes good on just the first shot, so Hawks are up by 8. Back on defense now. The Bruins with a strong move to the hoop. Out of bounds. Bruins ball.
Stefan Simpson going on hard there to the rim, just missed it. They'll get the ball back though, are the Bruins. It's Nick Campbell will inbound the ball.
Humber Hawks are 4-0, a big game here against Sheridan. Strong move to the hoop by Bakari. Eventually the Bruins will finish off the play. Humber Hawks now with the ball, looking to answer. Kerwin Elvis over to Otua. Otua over to Fauzi. And just a little too strong by Jamal Edwards. Number 2 in blue will pick up the foul.
Yeah, looks like he tripped there, which actually caught the foul on him. Tough break there for the Bruins, but we've seen once again some good pressure right now for the Bruins, and it's showing on the offensive end as well. They've cut into this lead. It's only 6 now.
Yeah, Fauzi Muhammad showing what he can do beyond just shooting from beyond the arc. Really good ball movement there. Draws the foul.
He's able to get away. He misses that one, but he's able to get away from these tough pressure defenses from the Sheridan Bruins, especially Jamal Edwards. Fauzi makes that one. 7-point game now.
Good move by Otua. All alone, then a big dunk.
Otua to the rim.
Kevin Otua, the rookie on the Hawks. Two-handed flush. The Hawks nest goes crazy. Ball now on the ground. Kerwin Elvis. A nice physical play, jump ball. And after that dunk, it's some physical play. Things are really heating up here in the Hawks nest, Kyle.
Otua got the crowd fired up after that big dunk. And a great defensive play by the Hawks. As they look like they're going to get the ball back here. Great play by Kerwin Elvis tying up Nick Campbell there.
Both teams are fired up.
Otua there, the rookie, with no hesitation going right to the rim with a two-handed slam.
Humber up by 9 points here. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Elvis quarterbacking the play for Humber. Good defense there by Simpson. Elvis finds Otua open from beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. Rebounded by Fauzi. Back to Otua. How about this ball movement, Kyle? Kerwin Elvis at the net. Good block there by Sheridan. Back the other way come the Bruins. Might have a kickball here.
And you mentioned that ball movement. You love to see it. Gets these Sheridan Bruins defenders moving around. And once again, you get that open look from Otua. He didn't miss it. But those are high percentage shots that you want to be getting if you're the Hawks offense right now.
Sheridan ball after that kickball violation. Bakari with a move to the hoop. All kinds of Hawks in the area. Jalen Morgan might have picked up the foul there.
Kerwin Elvis putting up his hand like he wants it. We'll see what happens here. But Bakari will go to the line. That's going to go to Kerwin Elvis.
A couple of substitutions coming in for the Bruins. Dante Thompson and Romar Subban checking into the game.
And Nick Campbell checking out for the Bruins, getting that final rest here with 2:52 to go in the first half. Otua checking out of the game for the Hawks as well.
Bakari, his first shot is good. If he can make his second one here, that would bring the Bruins to within 7.
And it was a 12-point game for the Hawks.
15-point game at one point.
Yep.
And the second shot from Bakari is good.
The Bruins have continued to chip away, but it all begins in the defensive end for them. They're a lot better in this second quarter. Hawks will get the ball back here. Almost gets away there. Fauzi now has the Hill bring up the court.
Fauzi working the ball on the outside. Good move. Finds Morgan, who's open, but will miss that three.
Yeah, looked a little bit off balance there on that shot.
The Bruins back the other way. Great move by Bakari, slicing through the Humber defense off the glass.
And we were talking about him in there earlier. His speed coming into factor there, quick move. No hesitation, right to the rim. Lead cut to 5.
Hawks looking to answer. Out of bounds. Sheridan ball. Back and forth play here at the end of the first half as the Bruins are drawing much closer here. Just a 5-point lead now for Humber.
And the Bruins have to be happy with how they've been playing so far in this quarter. They've only given up 12 points from the Hawks on the offensive side. They're only down by 5 right now compared to 10 at the end of the first quarter. So it's been a good start for them. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. They'll look to try to cut into this lead even more, maybe possibly take the lead and into the second half.
Yeah, it's such a high energy night, and you just have to expect that the momentum is going to ebb and flow. Right now, Sheridan able to capitalize. See if Humber can reignite their play at both sides of the court.
And this is only the 5th game of the season for both these teams, but it definitely doesn't feel that way, especially coming into this game. Bruins obviously picking up their first loss of the season against Redeemer. Hawks still 4-0. A win here by the Hawks could create a lot of separation in the standings between both of these teams. They don't play until later on in the season. So a good opportunity for the Hawks to get 2 games up on the Bruins early here in the OCAA season.
Timeout coming to a close. The Humber Hawks finished with an OCAA silver medal last year, and looking to improve upon that. Sheridan Bruins back the other way. Good ball movement from the Bruins. Shot up close.
Defense from the Hawks.
Kerwin Elvis back the other way in transition. Foul call. It's going to be Humber ball.
Now it's McKeel Martin who came over to help. Defender there allowed the Bruins to have a tough shot. That's what you want to see out of the Hawks defense right now, up by 5 here.
Foul call. Looks like Romar Subban playing a little too physical on the inside. We're in bonus territory, so the Hawks will shoot 2. That's Kerwin Elvis at the line. Hawks still up by 5, just under 2 minutes to go. Here come the Bruins. Oh, you can. Sheridan working the ball on the outside. Rebounded by the Hawks, back the other way. Just over a minute to go here.
Good find by Elvis.
Deep shot from Fauzi won't go. The Bruins take the ball back the other way. Quick transition. Ooh, a really physical play from Martin.
Oh, man. Looked like there he was going to get the block there, but he's going to get the foul here. So that's going to be Thompson at the line for 2 shots.
Second shot coming up here from Dante Thompson. That will drop and bring the Bruins within 4. Good move there from Martin. Shot won't go. Second chance point from Jalen Morgan. He's fouled and will shoot 2.
Fouls on Cisse on the Bruins. Morgan going up strong on the rebound. Looking to add to this 4-point lead for the Hawks, who'll have 2 shots. Morgan with a team high 9 points so far.
Ooh, that first free throw will just go in. Second shot from Morgan. Here come the Bruins. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Bakari with a 3-pointer, and that is good.
A 1-possession game now on the Bakari 3. He's heating up now. He has 14.
And these last few seconds of play are going to be huge in terms of momentum carrying over to the second half. Kerwin Elvis with the ball for the Hawks.
Yeah, they respond here.
Morgan with a physical play, dishes the ball over to Jordan Rose. Oh, great play by Morgan. Fauzi, double look. Oh, his 3-pointer does not fall.
Bruins are going to get the last shot here.
2 seconds left. Pull-up shot will not fall. Humber Hawks will get out of the first half with a 3-point lead. And what an exciting first half of play here, Kyle.
Yeah, 37-34. Looked like the Hawks there for a second. Fauzi Muhammad with a deep open 3. Look to cut into this lead, make it a few more. But all around good half there for the Hawks. Offensively, they played well. Little struggled a bit on the defensive side in that second quarter, but you knew the push was coming from the Bruins, and should be a good second half as well.
Score here is 37-34 in favor of Humber. And we'll have an exciting conclusion to this game here at the Hawks Nest when we come back. Stay with us here on the Hawks Sports Network and 96.9 Radio Humber. We'll bring you the second half.
definitely something that needs to be changed if you're the Hawks offense right now. For the Bruins, much better defensively in that second quarter and much better offensively in the second quarter as well.
Yeah, we saw them kind of grind down Humber in the second quarter, and it's going to be really interesting to see what we get out of the Hawks now. Is Sheridan going to establish that offensive rhythm of their own now? They'll start the second half with possession, and here we go. Play is underway. Sheridan right away, spreading the ball around. Bakari, who had 14 points in the first half, dishes to his teammate, who does not make the shot, rebounded by Humber. Here's Daquan Cathcart. We saw him pick up that technical in the first half, playing with lots of energy tonight.
Hawks slowing it down early right now, trying to get something going here.
Good pass by Elvis. Otua will not make that shot, rebounded by Sheridan. Missed shot there from Bakari. Fauzi with the rebound. Great pass to Otua. Now Fauzi with the nice dribble, slowing things down. Humber getting set up here. 3-point lead for the Hawks. Turnover. Bruins. Pull-up shot. Will not.
Yeah, looking for a call there. Didn't get it.
Now Fauzi with the ball on the outside for the Hawks. Great move to create some space. Otua over to Cathcart. Off the glass and in. The first points of the half will give Humber a 5-point lead. How about this? Quick in transition. Bruins do not convert.
It's going to be an out-of-bounds foul there. Cathcart, though, with a good take on the other side, pushing this lead to 5. We still haven't seen the Bruins have a lead in this game so far. It's Jim Flack gets a word with the official after that call.
Pleading for an explanation. Probably not a satisfactory one in his book. Sheridan with the ball here. Inbounded to Bakari. Bakari was 5 for 13 from the field in the first. Deep shot by the Bruins. Anderson with a play at the net. He's fouled and will shoot 2.
And that was number 2, Jamal Edwards, who shot that ball, that 3 that he missed. Jamal Edwards still looking for his first points of the game. He averages 18 for the season, struggling so far in this one. Jermaine Anderson going to the line.
6'5" forward from Brampton will miss that first free throw. Brings some jeers from the Humber crowd. Second shot here will not go, but rebounded very nicely by Nick Campbell. So the Bruins will come away with 2 points here, and they pull within 3.
Yeah, that rebound right through the hands of Morgan. Campbell right there, put up the easy putback. Zach Merceline into the game now, has the ball.
Great move to the hoop, slows things down off the glass. What a move. Sheridan back the other way. Good swing pass to Jamal Edwards. That 3 is way off.
He just doesn't look comfortable right now. Still looking for his first points.
Tough to find that rhythm in a game like this. Daquan over to Fauzi, to Morgan.
Yeah, and I got to go the other way now.
Yeah, the big fella came in a little too strong there.
That was the take there from Jermaine Anderson. Morgan gets called for his 3rd foul. Already 3 team fouls so far for the Hawks already, nearing that penalty.
Humber with a 5-point cushion right now. The Bruins working the ball offensively. Simpson. Over to Campbell. Down low to Edwards now. Simpson, deep shot from 3-point territory will count. That just beat the buzzer.
And that's Simpson's first bucket of the game. Cuts this lead to 2.
Marcelline with a nice move. No foul call.
Yeah, big block there from Anderson.
Back the other way come the Bruins. Quick in transition. Humber has to play stronger at the net. Missed shot.
Yeah,
Hawks get the
there.
rebound.
He was looking for a foul, didn't get it.
Out of bounds. Humber ball. Bit of an interesting start here to the third. The Hawks now just up 2.
Cy Samuels checking into the game now.
Take another look here at the basket for the Bruins. Now the Hawks. Some good offensive pressure. Kerwin able to finish off the play on the second, third chance.
Zach Merceline with a couple of tip opportunities there too, keeping the ball alive. Elvis eventually finishing it off, pushing this lead to 4 now, back up to 4. Bakari. Had a
Sheridan.
quiet second quarter.
Yeah, thus far, not been able to put any points up here in the third. Foul call.
We're gonna get the big man here, Jerome Gale checking in. Cy Samuels picks up his 4th foul, so he has to check out.
Comes into the game and not for very long. Yeah, you said it, Kyle, picking up that 4th foul. Edwards at the line.
He finally gets his first bucket of the day.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Second shot here to pull the Bruins within 3. He will miss. The Bruins recover the ball. Good take to the hoop. The and one play as Martin picks up the foul.
Nick Campbell going up strong with the and one. He'll go to the line. He has 17 points so far in this game, looking for number 18 and try to tie this game up at 43.
What a turn of events. The Bruins within 1 point of knotting this game up at 43.
The Bruins have yet to lead in this game. Hawks led by 15 at 1 point. It's now a 1 point game. Chance for a tie here on the free throw by Campbell.
Yeah, Humber had all kinds of offense going in the early going of this game, and Sheridan has really, like I said, grinded them down. Tied up here at 4 minutes into the third quarter.
And it all starts on the defensive end for the Bruins. They had a rough first quarter on the defensive side. Really picked up the pace, and it's showing on the offensive side as well.
And look at it right there. Some tough defensive play and the errant pass from Humber. Yeah, turnover. Marceline will pick up a foul in transition.
And you see the energy on the Bruins side. That defense playing a big factor in how the offense is working. Hawks in the penalty, so Edwards will go to the line to shoot 2.
The refs will change the foul call from Fauzi to Marceline. Shot coming up here from Edwards.
He misses that one. The Bruins shot 90% on the line in the first half. Edwards misses both.
This game will remain tied up. A chance for the Bruins to take the lead. Goes by the wayside. Humber now with possession, works it down low to Kerwin Elvis, and he makes no mistake about it. A nice bucket there down low.
That great pass there from Zach Merceline, making some move, finding Elvis, goes up strong.
Deep shot here from Simpson. That's off. Sheridan, yeah, great job to keep the ball in bounds. Might catch the Hawks off guard here. Trying to get reset. 3-ball. Takes quite a bounce. That might have hit the shot clock, Kyle. I think they're going to wave it off.
It was a late call. It went in, and as soon as that ball went through the mesh, the call was made. As Edwards, after he misses those crucial free throws, checks out of the game.
Another look here. Inbounded by Humber. Fauzi just trying to get things back in control here for Humber. They're up 2.
Try to settle things down here against this Bruins defense.
Daquan takes the ball inside. Foul call.
Anderson not liking the call. He thought he took a good charge. Instead he gets charged with the blocking foul.
I see what you did there.
Tough play there for Anderson. It's a speedy Daquan Cathcart.
Checking in for the Bruins, Modou Cisse. And Tremaine Anderson will take a break. Humber with the ball now. Tough pass to Kerwin Elvis.
Sliding effort there from Bakari.
The Hawks regain possession. Errant pass.
And right now the Bruins are feeding off their energy on the defensive side, and it's showing once they get the ball on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense has really picked up since that first quarter.
Yeah, Humber with the lead right now, but really you get the sense that they're on their heels, and how about that? Just to prove me wrong, Fauzi Muhammad with a monster three-pointer.
Shot clock winding down, fadeaway three.
And Sheridan back the other way. That shot will not go. Rebounded by the Bruins. Second chance attempt. Wow, how about that? A leap from Cathcart to secure that rebound. The Hawks with it the other way.
A 5-0 run for the Hawks. Muhammad with a big three. After Edwards missed those 2 free throws, an opportunity to get the Bruins lead. Now it's a 5-point lead for the Hawks.
Yeah, there's those windows of opportunity in a tight, high-energy game like this. You have to capitalize. Deep three by Daquan just rims out. Good play by Kerwin to keep the play alive.
Couple missed open threes there for the Hawks. Cathcart and Martin both missing it.
Sheridan working the ball deep. Cathcart was all over him, but great play by Nick Campbell to finish the play and put 2 on the board for Sheridan.
Yeah, good take there from Campbell. Great defense from Cathcart.
Ooh, a bit of an out-of-control play there for McQuell Martin. And back the other way come the Bruins, and they will convert. Humber hanging on with a 1-point lead right now.
And that's Campbell's game, those fast break points. That's what he likes to do. Just like that, 4 straight points for Nick Campbell. 1-point game. That's how he likes to play those fast break points.
Marcelline with the rock right now for Humber. Dishes it over to Kerwin, who is fouled. Elvis does a few push-ups and will make his way to the line.
Cisse gonna get called for the blocking foul. He gets 3 subs here for the Hawks.
Jordan Rose checking in. Jordan Francis and Kevin Otua. So a mass change here of players. We'll see how that plays out.
Nick Campbell having a monster game so far for the Bruins. Has a game-high 22.
Elvis makes his first free throw. Humber Hawks are up by 2 points, 49-47. You get the impression this game might just come right down to the wire with a second make from Kerwin Elvis.
Bakari almost lost it there.
Yeah, bit of an out-of-control play, and that's Hawks ball.
He's trying to push it a bit too quick. Had a little bit more time than he might have thought. 3-point game, Hawks up by 3. So far, pretty close second half here.
Here we get a good look at Jim Flack, 27th year head coach for the Bruins. Now Humber back the other way against that tight Sheridan D. Jordan Rose off the bench, takes a 3-pointer.
Great rebound.
Yeah, it doesn't go, but like you said, great rebound there from Jordan Francis. Layup for Otua doesn't go, whistle blown.
Yeah, it looks like Elvis is gonna get called on the foul, but that's what you want to see out of the bench players. Francis coming up with a big rebound to keep that Humber Hawks offense alive. Elvis comes up with the foul though, as Martin will check back in for the Hawks. Elvis checking out.
Humber with a 3-point lead, just under 3 minutes to go here in the third frame.
Hawks in the penalty, so bonus time for the Bruins.
Another missed free throw from Sheridan.
And the Bruins were 90% in that first half. Humber were the ones struggling at the free throw line in the first half, only shooting 50%.
Another missed shot from the charity stripe. Humber Hawks with the rebound. Quickly in transition, Martin can't get that to fall. Ball taken away by the Bruins.
It's going to go the other way. Good take there from Zach Marceline.
Heads up play by Zach Marceline as Nick Campbell bowled him over. And that will give possession to the Hawks.
Zach's been a good spark plug off the bench in this one so far.
Jordan Rose with the ball on the outside. Man, it is tough to find anything against this Sheridan defense right now. The Hawks have 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ball's on the outside. Tough layup there from Jordan Francis.
Yeah, that ball didn't actually touch the rim on the layup attempt from Jordan Francis. So the Bruins will get the ball back here. Down by 3, 1 possession game. Back and forth, third quarter here.
2 minutes remaining here. Sheridan with the ball set up on the perimeter. There's Bakari. Over to Dante Thompson, who takes a three-pointer, does not fall. Martin back with it the other way. Otua is stripped. Dishes it over to Francis. Three-pointer is good.
There it is, Francis. That's what you want to see coming off the bench. Good look there, good pass from Otua.
Out of bounds. Sheridan loses control, but they will be awarded possession.
But a good play there by Otua on the offensive end. Gets the defense to drive in and then dishes it out to Francis, who makes an open three.
Sheridan looking to answer. They're down 6 right now. Final minute of play.
So he got tipped there.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Good play by Sheridan to find an open man down low.
Yeah, good pass there from Simpson. Finds his open man, like you mentioned. 4-point lead.
Marcelli.
Good take. Good defense there by the Bruins.
The Bruins back the other way. Deep shot from beyond the arc does not go, but rebounded by Danso Dapra. Dante Thompson over to Bakari. Pull-up shot, and that is good. That's a big shot there to pull the Bruins within 2.
Yeah, cuts the lead to 2, and you saw that offensive rebound. The Humber Hawks have Cy Samuels with 4 fouls, Morgan with 4 fouls. So playing a bit smaller here.
Martin makes his way to the hoop all by himself. There's the block. Shot clock's turned off. We just have 9 seconds left here.
Maybe try to hold it for the final shot. Up by 2 are the Hawks.
Over to Francis. Martin now with the ball deep. 4 seconds left. He holds on to a deep shot. Will not go. Marceline didn't get that one off in time.
Count anyways.
After 3 quarters, the Humber Hawks are hanging on to a lead. They're up by 2 here. 53-51 in the Hawks' nest.
And it was a good quarter for both sides. A 2-point game, once a 3-point game, now 2. But Sheridan's doing a good job on both sides. Humber responding from the push from the Bruins. You know the push is going to come from the Bruins. Hawks doing a good job on the defensive side. But the foul trouble for the Hawks is a concern with Cy Samuels, they're big, and Jalen Morgan, both with 4 fouls. So that's going to be tough heading into the final quarter, playing a bit more smaller for the finishing stretch of this game.
Yeah, it's really going to come down to the wire. This game right now is a real toss-up. Sheridan Bruins have turned it on, but still looking for that lead. They haven't been able to really get out front.
Well, they've been really getting all their points from Bakari and Nick Campbell. They need guys like Jamal Edwards to really step up. He only has 1 point in this game. So it'll be important for the Sheridan Bruins to get him to step up in this final quarter. For the Hawks, it's been an all-around effort for them, really, and it's showing on the scoreboard as well. The offense a little bit has to pick it up here. You know the Bruins are going to get a good push here in the final quarter.
And the opportunities have been there for the Bruins to take that lead. They just haven't capitalized. And if Sheridan can find a way to exploit that opening, Humber might be in some trouble here if they don't find a way to rally and ignite that offense that we saw in the first quarter.
Yeah, we saw a couple missed free throws as well that could have put the Bruins up ahead. But you mentioned just a couple of those things they need to clean up. We'll see how the Hawks respond.
As we look at our stats here, Nick Campbell has jumped out. He's got 22 on the evening. And Humber is kind of business as usual. They're really spreading it out. Fauzi Muhammad with 15, Kerwin Elvis with 13, Jalen Morgan 11.
And for the Hawks, it has to be a concern for the shooting percentage. On the offensive side, they shot 40% in that first quarter, but since then it's been under 30%. Since then, shooting 30 for the full game.
The Bruins are averaging 122 points a game. They have only 51 right now through 3 quarters. Hawks with the ball here to start the final frame of regulation.
That's been a good defensive game on both sides.
Fauzi, that shot is blocked, recovered by Otua. Back to Fauzi, and he is mauled.
Looking for a call, he didn't get it.
No call.
Big block, Otua.
Hey, you know that no call on Fauzi doesn't seem so bad when Otua comes back the other way with a huge momentum play.
He was looking for a call there, didn't get it, but Otua comes back with a big defensive play.
And a foul call. So that's a big move for Sheridan to get 2 shots from the line and potentially tie this thing up. But it's been those missed free throws thus far that have really been nagging the Bruins. At the end of this game, we'll have Danielle Dupuy on the sideline with the player of the game. Right now, it's an all-out battle. The Bruins could tie this game up. With the free throw, they do. We're knotted up at 53.
Yeah, this time Edwards makes both. Like you said, we're tied at 53. Bruins yet to lead in this one.
Otua over to Fauzi, calls for the pick. Fauzi's having a tough time finding some open space. He dishes it over to Martin. Pull-up shot doesn't go. Fresh set of...
Yeah, the Bruins are doing a good job switching when they come to pick here.
In the corner, Otua, bit of an awkward shot, almost goes in.
Comes in and comes out just like that.
Back the other way is Sheridan. They work the ball outside of the 3-point line.
Simpson's has been a good spark plug off the bench.
It's being guarded by Fauzi. Deep shot from Jamal Edwards.
First lead for the Bruins. Edwards struggled for the first 3 quarters, made a couple big free throws. Now he has 5 straight points.
Heating up at the right time is number 2 in blue. Martin trying to find some space. Good ball movement by the Hawks. Otua, wide open 3. He makes it. How's that?
That's got the crowd fired up just like that. The respond from the Hawks ties this one up.
56 points all apiece. The Bruins back on the offensive. Hawks really dialing up the intensity defensively right now. Turnover. Otua back the other way for the Hawks. He's all by himself. Off the glass and into the net. The Hawks have regained that lead.
And he started on the defensive end with that big block earlier on. Makes a big 3 and a steal there. Puts it up on the layup. Hawks lead by 2.
Less than 8 minutes to go. Hawks are up by 2. Otua with some fancy footwork and another layup. 60 to 56.
And the first-year man continues to go. 6 straight points for Otua. Just like that, the Hawks back up in front.
Edwards is fouled by Otua.
What a run there from Kevin Otua. A big steal, a big layup, and comes up with a big 3 as well. he's going to take a seat, get some breathing. But what a performance from Otua so far.
Otua giving his team all kinds of momentum. Sheridan looking to answer now. Nick Campbell will inbound the ball for the Bruins.
We saw Tua heat up in the fourth quarter so far. Jamal Edwards also heating up for the Bruins.
Simpson tries to find some space. Keenan. Pull-up shot doesn't go. Great rebound by Martin. He is being swarmed by Bruins. Hawks come back the other way. Oh, nifty move. That shot does not fall.
Good rebound there from Martin.
Down low to Elvis. Fauzi with a deep shot. Oh, it doesn't go. Bruins quickly in transition. Yeah, excellent job by Nick Campbell. Fifth-year guy will add some more points to his total.
And Downey want the timeout here.
Yeah, Samson Downey is going to want to talk to his squad.
That's a good pass there from Danso Tapa. Finding Nick Campbell, who is 24 so far, game high. Sheridan led by 3 to start the fourth after a big 3 from Jamal Edwards. Hawks bounce back to a couple solid plays. Kevin Otua to regain the lead, up by 2.
30 seconds left here in this timeout. And the Hawks nest is really coming alive as this game winds down to the last few minutes of regulation. Led by none other than the men's volleyball team. Always one to bring the hype. There's a good look at Jim Flack pleading to his Sheridan Bruins. And Sheridan will break the huddle. We will resume play. Just under 7 minutes to go. Humber Hawks leading by a score of 60 to 58.
And we knew coming into this game that it was going to come down to the wire. It was going to be a close one. We saw it last year. Both these teams are pretty familiar with each other, even though they do have some new faces, are the Hawks. 60-58, 2-point game, under 7 minutes to go, and it's another tight one here at the Hawks nest.
Could feel the energy building. Martin. Hawks working the ball outside to Fauzi Muhammad. That 3 will not go. Rebounded by Sheridan. And here come the Bruins offensively. Simpson makes his way to the hoop. He's called for the charge.
And another good take there from Zach Merceline. He's been outstanding so far off the bench. That spark plug on the defensive side makes a great play. Gets the Hawks the ball back.
Fauzi heads to the bench. Otua, number 8, checking back in for the Hawks.
Otua with 9 points in this game.
And here's Morgan. You mentioned he's in a bit of foul trouble. Out here now with 6 minutes left in the game. Morgan, pull-up shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Tremaine Anderson.
But that's what you want to see. He goes hard at Anderson there. Just missed the layup.
Campbell, good ball movement by the Sheridan Bruins. DeQuan is going to pick up a foul. The Bruins will shoot 2. Jim Flack having a conversation with the official. First shot will go in. Second free throw coming up here from Jamal Edwards. That'll tie this thing up at 60. Jordan Francis checking in for Humber. Otua will go back to the bench. Marcelli is Controlling the play right now for Humber as they try to get set up offensively. Morgan with the rock. Kicked out to Daquan Cascar. Big three. That's what he's all about. And it's a tremendous shot late in the game.
He struggled so far in this one as we're going to get a blocking foul on Francis. But Cascar has struggled so far in this one. Still makes a big three there. Gets the Hawks their lead right back. Francis gets called for the foul.
Yeah, after Cascar picked up that technical and had to take a seat, kind of cooled off in terms of his offensive contribution. But right now, still playing with that same passion. Looks like he's heating up. Ooh, tough play by the Bruins, who can't finish at the rim on the inbounds play. Back the other way. The Hawks with possession. Marcelline with a good move towards the hoop. Nice feed over to Jordan Francis. No good. Sheridan back the other way. They're down 3. Less than 5 minutes to go here. Foul call. Looks like Jamal Edwards will shoot 2.
Cascar is going to get called for the foul here. As Fauzi Muhammad will check back in. Hawks in the penalty. He's a shooting foul anyways. With 5 minutes to go, the Hawks are in the penalty, so bonus time for the Bruins. Bruins with only 1 team foul.
You have to like the way things are shaping up here as this game comes to an end.
Edwards misses another free throw. Look to put in this second one here as team down by 3.
Edwards makes his second free throw. Sheridan within 2. Kerwin Elvis on the outside to Fauzi. Elects not to shoot. Over to Morgan. And the three-pointer is good from the big fella.
Great pass there from Elvis. Finding Morgan. Morgan doesn't miss many of those. Campbell now.
Deep shot from Campbell, looking to answer with a 3 of his own. Doesn't go, rebounded by Fauzi. Kerwin Elvis is fouled at the hoop. Ooh, he falls dangerously into the padding in the wall. Looks like he's okay. Samson Downey talking to his team. And Kyle, do you think he's asking for a bit more of the same here in the late going?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe try to settle things down a little. His team now up by 6. Fauzi Muhammad has been taking some wide open looks so far and making them. Like I said earlier, didn't start any of the first 3 games. Started the home opener against Lambton. Played really well. Made a couple of big threes as well. Good start here as well.
Humber now with a 7-point lead. Edwards being guarded by Fauzi. Not much there. Edwards has to pass it off. Oh, lost control. Humber comes away with it. Morgan over to Francis, and then DQ will lose control of the ball.
Hawks looking for a foul there on Edwards. On Cascar, didn't get it. Bruins will get the ball.
Cascar takes his time getting up. We are just under 4 minutes. As we get a timeout call here, things heating up. Jim Flack, head coach of the Bruins, takes off his jacket.
And he wasn't pleased with that shot selection from Nick Campbell. His team down by 7. He just comes up, takes a 3. Wasn't pleased with it, especially with 5 minutes to go. Still lots of time. Or 4 minutes now, I should say. Still lots of time for the Bruins to come back in this game, only down by 7. They need to stop on the defensive side, though. Clear out his timeout. 68-61 for the Hawks.
This game, as advertised, high energy coming right down to the wire. Score here is 68-61 in favor of Humber. Sheridan was able to establish their first lead of the game in the recent period of play, but Humber roaring right back, establishing that 7-point lead.
And for the Bruins, this is a big game for them. They have a tough stretch coming up against UTM, and then they play Fanshawe, and then against Lambton, who Humber just saw. So this is a very important game for them. Already 3-1 picked up their first loss in their last game against Redeemer. Big possession here for the Bruins. The next time these two teams face will be in Sheridan in the final game of the season.
Sheridan. Oh, able to get that shot to fall. That's Nick Campbell having a monster game here tonight.
Yeah, he's got 26. Good take by him. Francis now with the ball, bring it up court.
He's able to advance the ball across half. Kerwin Elvis is hit hard. He hangs on to the ball. Woo, nice move there. Kicks it over to Francis.
Good move.
Can't get the shot to fall. Ooh, out of bounds, and the Hawks will retain possession. They have a fresh shot clock.
It looked like it hit off the foot of Anderson. He's not liking the call. With 3 minutes to go.
Humber is up by 5. Good turnaround shot by Morgan. He comes away with the ball, kicks it out to Fauzi, who will put up the easy 2. And as that shot falls, Humber bounces out to a 7-point lead.
Fauzi with 17 points. He's been electric for the Hawks offense.
And a travel. Just about everybody in the Hawks nest saw that one. It'll be Hawks ball.
Bakari getting called for that one. 2:57 to go in this one. Hawks up by 7.
70-63. As Morgan calmly takes the ball into the Sheridan side of half. Hawks get set up. Kerwin Elvis with the ball, works it down low to Morgan. Pull-up shot. That is good.
Jalen Morgan with a good high percentage shot.
Right back the other way. A deep shot by Sheridan. Doesn't go, but rebounded well. The ball back in the hands of Nick Campbell with a great feed to Tremaine Anderson.
Gets around the defense, gets Morgan to come out and just dishes off to Anderson.
Daquan Caskar over to Morgan. Fauzi, wide open 3, doesn't fall. The Hawks nest rose to their feet in anticipation.
I think he might have been too open there. Had too much time to think about it. The Bruins are going to get the ball back here. They'll go to the line on the foul since they are in the penalty, or the Hawks. As Morgan coming in on the meeting here from the Bruins.
Bit of a break in play. The Bruins hold an impromptu meeting. And you got to love Jalen Morgan. He just eavesdrops right in on that thing. Things getting a little chippy here, Kyle. Hawks with a 6-point lead.
And the Bruins are going to get the ball back here on the missed free throw from Edwards.
Yep, scramble under the net. Things getting real intense here with just over 2 minutes to go.
It's a 2-possession game.
72-76. Samson Downey yelling at his team. Can feel the energy here in the Hawks nest. Good move by Bakari. And Kerwin Elvis is able to come away with that ball, but not after some elbows being thrown. Both teams are really getting into it here.
And Elvis and Edwards both going at it here. And the possession arrow pointed to the Bruins, so they'll get the ball. They're down by 6.
Daquan Caskar playing with a lot of energy right now. The Hawks need that as they're on the defensive. Kerwin Elvis not able to keep that loose ball in bounds. It'll be Sheridan ball.
Yeah, Muhammad hit the ball right out of Anderson's hands. Just out of bounds. Francis will check in. Muhammad checking out here with 1:57 to go in this one.
72 to 76. Pardon me, 72 to 66. The Bruins with the ball. Jamal Edwards makes a move on a two-way. A huge block by Morgan, but the Bruins will maintain possession and answer with a deep three from Stefan Simpson.
It's going to be a sub here. Muhammad checking back in. But a good response by the Bruins after the big block from Morgan. The Bruins offense able to find Simpson for three, and he banks it in. 72-69.
Sheridan is within three right now. Shades of last year. Sheridan battling back at the end of the game. And Kyle, I don't need to remind you that last year's game here in the Hawks Nest versus Sheridan, same deal, packed house, and Sheridan hit a buzzer beater at the end of the fourth to send the game to overtime. Eventually Humber would win that game. We'll see what kind of storyline we get here. Morgan with the ball down low for the Hawks. Pull-up shot is good.
Needs money from there right at the elbow. Puts it in off the rim. Two-possession game here.
Coming down to the wire. Sheridan with the ball on the perimeter as they move the ball around.
And they get it to their guy, Nick Campbell, who draws a foul. He'll show two. And that's what you want for the Bruins right now, especially late in this game. Their best player, Nick Campbell, running the offense.
Just feel things building here with a minute 10 to go. Score here is 74 to 69.
Big free throws here from Campbell. Able to cut this into a one-possession game.
Second free throw coming up here. Campbell will make that. Four-point lead for Humber. Sheridan looking to cut it to three. They will do it. 74 to 71.
Full court press here from the Bruins.
Martin will get it into Sheridan territory. DeQuan.
They're using that double team here. Now separating man to man.
Kerwin Elvis. Directing traffic. Yeah, you said it, Kyle. Winding down. Great play to the hoop. It just falls for Elvis.
What a play by Elvis. Finding some space right behind the shot clock, using all the time.
So good at cutting to the hoop, and he gives Humber a 5-point lead. Sheridan back the other way. Good defense by Humber. Oh, and the and-one play to Nick Campbell.
And there's their man. They run the offense through him. Now he has 30. After that, he has a free throw, able to cut this to a 2-point game. And that's what you want if you're head coach Tim Flack, especially late in this game. Have your offense ran around Nick Campbell.
As DeQuan Cascar pleads with the Hawks Nest to get loud, and it works that time.
He misses it. Bruins with the foul to give, to be out of bounds here. But a big free throw miss from Nick Campbell. Still a one-possession game, though.
Yep, Humber with a big rebound. They will have possession here. We saw that full court press. Martin was able to break through the line last time. We'll see what happens here.
And the Bruins don't need to foul here.
Fauzi over to DeQuan, back to Fauzi, and he will get it over. 30 seconds left here. The Hawks up 3.
That'll be a sideline out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock. 29 seconds to go here. It looks like Muhammad's going to go to the line here. Bonus for the Hawks.
Fauzi looking to make this a 2-possession game. He does with that first free throw. Number 2 coming up here.
And look for a fast break here with Nick Campbell.
There it is. 5-point game, 28 seconds left. Quick shot from Sheridan. That three does not go. Scramble for it underneath the net. Oh boy. Whistle's blown. DeQuan. Stay cool, pointing at the camera.
It's going to be Hawks possession here.
Timeout called by Humber. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Humber Hawks lead 78-73.
And Bakari there came up with the three, just missed it. And a jump ball was called. Possession arrow pointing to the Hawks, so they'll get the ball here. Up by 5, 20 seconds to go.
High pressure situation here this game. Last few seconds of regulation.
Samson Downey there drawing up a final play on the defensive side. Possibly after they have the offensive ball here. Look to try to kill as much time as possible. Watch Sheridan. They're going to go for the quick full court press here. Try to get a steal. Maybe cut into this lead here.
Timeout is over. Both teams will take the court. How about this, KD? Another OCAA West Division rivalry matchup coming right down to the final few seconds.
And I mentioned earlier, this is only the 5th game of the season for both these teams. And it doesn't feel like that for sure. It feels like a playoff game right now. And it's a tight one, 5-point game.
Kerwin Elvis will inbound the ball for Humber. Tries to find an open man. Not easy.
Well, it's going to be 5 seconds here. Just what the Bruins were looking for.
Now, big window of opportunity for the Bruins.
Big turnover for the Hawks, and they'll go defense here. Matchup. Francis will come back in. Mohammed will check out here.
Hawks are up by 5.
We'll see what the Bruins decide to do here. Do they go for the 3 or the quick 2?
Quick play to the hoop by Simpson. Good rebound down low. Sheridan can't seem to make a basket, but they will there on the 3rd chance.
And they'll need to foul here. 10 seconds to go.
And they foul Martin. 8.8 on the clock right now here at the official Hawks Nest scoreboard.
And Martin still hasn't shot a free throw yet in this one. He's going to go to the line for 2.
What are you guys gonna do? Go on the court.
First one here from Martin. No good.
Misses the first shot. High pressure situation here in front of a packed home court crowd.
And this rebound's going to be huge if Martin misses it.
Martin puts up the free throw and banks it in.
Running a timeout here, Bruins. 2-possession game. That was a big free throw made by Martin. He had to make 1 of 2. He did.
Yeah, that really changes things for the Sheridan Bruins and head coach Jim Flack. I don't know what you draw up now, given that before they could have just set up any kind of 3-point play. Now, 2-possession game.
I think for Jim Flack, you got to hope his team just makes a shot. Hope for a big 3, or he has a bit of options here. He can go try to get a quick 2, then foul. Hope the Hawks miss another free throw, then go for the 3. Or he can try here for the big 3, and then a quick foul. He's got a couple options here he can go with. We'll see what he does with 8 seconds to go in this one.
Humber Hawks at home versus the Sheridan Bruins. Another doozy.
You have to think this offense is going to be ran here from Nick Campbell. He has 30 points already in this one. You have to think that the offense is going to be run through him with 8 seconds to go left in this game.
That's been their guy all game. We'll see what the Humber Hawks draw up defensively. Samson Downey has been doing a good job all game, really putting the Hawks in a position strategically to win this game. They're up 4 with 8 seconds left.
Simpson inbounding the ball.
He finds Campbell. Campbell with a deep shot. No good, and big
That's
foul.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
Anderson gets called for the foul. Looks like that's gonna do it.
Looks like we have another Humber Hawks victory. Final seconds of play, we'll have a free throw by Jordan Francis. First shot made by Francis, 80-75. And that second make will put it at 81-75. But you know what, Kyle? That's going to be our final score.
And Simpson makes that shot at the end.
We'll see if that counts, but you know, Kyle, no overtime, but still quite the matchup early in the season. These two teams in playoff form.
It was really back and forth throughout the game as the Hawks went by 3. That shot at the end there from Simpson did count. But it was a solid first quarter by the Hawks. Sheridan rebounded in that second quarter. And really the second half was back and forth. Hawks able to pull away at the end there and secure the victory. They go to 5-0, I should say, on the season. And the Bruins pick up their second loss of the season already in the early season.
Player of the game is Kerwin Elvis, number 11 in yellow. And very typical performance from Kerwin. He's just so dynamic down low, cutting to the net, getting points off the glass. And just a few moments, you'll have a word with Danielle Dupuis on the sideline. We see Jordan finishing off the Domino's pizza. Well, Kyle, pretty interesting affair. Normally we see the Sheridan Bruins score well north of 100 points. Today they're limited to 78.
Yeah, it was a defensive battle. Both these teams good on the offensive side. Like you said, both teams are the only teams in this league to put up 100 points average so far this season. We didn't see 100, we saw 80, 81 I should say, but all around good performance by both teams. Hawks able to get the end of the stick and pick up the win and continue this win streak.
As Humber gives a round of applause to this home court crowd. Fans filing out of the stadium here. So both Humber Hawks teams will pick up a win. The women's team is able to pick up that win, and the Hawks with a 3-point victory here in the men's matchup.
We saw Daquan Cascard. We thought he was going to be a big story. He struggled a bit early. We saw he got that technical foul early on, but we saw some big players step up. Jordan Francis had a good game. Martin had a good game as well coming off the bench. So an all-around great performance by a lot of the players, even the players that didn't start as well, some of the bench players contributing as well.
Yeah, you mentioned Daquan Cascard kind of struggling. He's an energy guy, the captain of this team, and he really brought that all throughout the game. Got into a bit of foul trouble there. But at the end of the day, it's really the defense that comes to shine in a low-scoring game. And we have Danielle Dupuis with the player of the game.
Hello and welcome to the sideline. My name's Danielle Dupuis, and I'm here with Kerwin Elvis. Outstanding performance out there today. We all knew going into this game it was definitely going to be one that you were battling for. What were the expectations for today's game?
I think the expectations were to just play our brand of basketball. We had a long, rough preseason, and basically the coaching staff just made sure that the game plan was to do everything that we do well. So let's push the ball in pace, make sure we slow the game down, we play with our pace, and run our offense.
So during the game, there was a little bit of miscommunications with a few plays out there. So how, collectively as a team, if that happens and you know a call should have been another way, what do you do from there?
Honestly, yes, you just have to go in the next play mode, right? Not every play is gonna go, not every call is gonna go your way. So you need to make sure that you continue to play through whatever happens in the game.
Thank you very much, and good job today. Thank you, and back to our commentators.
And Kyle, the first big matchup of the season here in the Hawks Nest, and I think going forward, the Hawks now 5-0. Pretty promising season for Samson Downey in his first year as head coach.
Yeah, 5-0, a great start by them. They started off on a 3-game road trip, beating a couple tough teams, Fanshawe including one of them, beating Lambton in their home opener, and then here beating Sheridan.
That's it here for OCAA men's basketball. Thank you for tuning in. For my partner Kyle Dalton and myself, Matt Hamill, we want to thank you, and we'll see you next time.